have studied in my bachelor's in the year 2013 to 17, Anna University at JCT College of Engineering Technology. It's on affiliation institution, Department of Petroleum Engineering. I got first class with distinction, 85% marks, and I published 2 research papers. Then I applied to China, sir, for my master degree. I got the fully funded fellowship. So I came to China 2018. Then I studied well, but 2020 COVID was started. So 3 years I couldn't able to continue my study here. So I went to India. I stay there. I just work in some colleges, just like a teaching assistant, some other jobs. So at the time I married, then last 10 months before I came to China again, I need to complete my master degree, because in China 3 years master degree program, it's research based program. I have to publish one paper at least for my master's graduation. So I am working on thesis, but my bachelor degree is petroleum engineering. I took master's degree in material science. So now it's third year. I am working on additive manufacturing research area. It's extremely polymers and ceramic based materials, sir. So right now I am looking for some PhD opportunity in USA. Luckily, 2 months back I got one offer from professor in Clemson University. It is placed in South Carolina. So the professor she want to give me for fully funded program in USA, but I have to clear the IELTS and TOEFL examination. I'm preparing on that. Maybe this week or next week I'm going to write on that. So that field is a PhD in automotive engineering, but the research area is 3D printing, sir. It's entirely different department, but research is same. Some simulation works they are doing. So I am confused about that. I'm choose all the things are different areas, but then I saw your videos in YouTube. So you are also said I'm different background like that. So that's why I try to contact you for getting some knowledge and advice as per your experience.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think if you are worried about a different department, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, so much.
It's more important is to keep the area of research. So for example, let's say if your area of interest is additive manufacturing,
Exactly, sir.
you can do your degree in biomedical, you can do your degree in aerospace, you can do your degree in civil engineering, you can do your degree in mechanical engineering, you can do degree in material science. It does not matter at all.
Okay, thanks,
Because
sir.
you are working towards a technology and that there are different applications in different fields. You understand my point?
Yes, understand, sir.
So if
Understand.
that's how you should look at it.
Okay, sir.
The most important thing is that the problem you are working on and the area of research has to be has to have relevance. What does that mean is that area that you are working in is the area which is up and coming and growing, and additive is one of those fields.
Yes, yes.
So in my personal opinion, should not worry about the I'm doing from different department, because these days the problems are very interdisciplinary.
Yes, yes.
So people
Exactly,
are
sir.
working in one problem, and then you will find people from all departments, mechanical, electrical, but doesn't matter, chemical, they're all working together.
Okay, sir.
So for example, if you look at companies which are related to space engineering, right? Or companies which are related to automotive engineering, for example, Tesla, you will find people metallurgy, you will find people from battery, you'll find people from mechanical, you'll find people from automotive, you will find people from transmission, you will find people from chemical engineering.
Okay.
You understand my point?
Understand.
So don't get confused with that. It's perfect.
Okay.
And actually, in my personal opinion and my experience tells me that if you have worked in different fields, it works in your favor. because those days are gone where people used to work in one area and did and does not and do not worry about it. These days, if you have interdisciplinary field, your value is much more. And I can
And
give you from my
today,
example, as you said, you have seen some of my videos. I say the same thing again and again. My
yes, yes,
my
yes,
my my undergrad was in mining engineering. I work for a space company.
yeah,
Does not matter.
irrelevant. Yeah,
Irrelevant. Totally
yeah,
irrelevant. So those days are gone where people used to say, I have to take computer science, then only I can excel. No, those it is the area that you are good at. Because if you are excellent in that particular area, then you are required, does not matter where you are. Does not matter your whether you are computer science or electronics or whatever. Because if you look at it,
right,
these days people who are in civil engineering are doing much better coding than computer science people.
yeah,
If you look at all the people who are CEOs, whether Google or Microsoft, all these Indian, if you look at their background, they are not computer science people actually. Like Pachery has a
yes, yes,
background in IIT Kharagpur from metallurgy.
material science. PhD
Yeah,
is material science,
right.
dropped out.
And actually, if you ask me, material science is one of the best fields, no matter what. Material science is the best field that you can get into these days. Because no matter what company you look for, they require a person who has a knowledge of material science and engineering. And 3D
Yes, yes.
printing is one of the good areas. So that's number one of your issue. Number two, as far as the Clemson University is concerned, I know for sure that they have a very good automotive engineering program. So if you got admission, take it seriously.
Okay,
Do
sure,
good
sure.
in your ITS, come there. The Clemson University is a good university. South Carolina is a good place to work in. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's in between. So the weather is good and the place is not expensive. And the department of automotive engineering, you will find a lot of people from there. I know personally, and I have spoken to a lot of students have worked in Tesla and all those companies.
Oh, great, sir.
So I think if you got an admission there, take it seriously. You can come here. I think you will have a bright future, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah,
I'm very glad to know this one
yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah. I
because
think,
it,
I think, I think you got, if you got an admission there and if you got a scholarship there, take it seriously. And because you have a family and
sure.
everything, it's not like you're going to New York and how you're going to survive, because the place is not expensive. You can live there. Although you will live
Yes, yes.
there not as a rich person, but as a student with your wife and everything. And if she can also study to that school, if you don't have kids and things like that, she can also get her master's degree. And then that's how people work, you know. And most of the people, that's how their life moves on. And as I
Oh,
said,
great, sir.
if you go there, I think Clemson is a really good university. I know personally a lot of my friends who are a professor there.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
sir.
In material science, I know a couple of people there. One of my friend, actually, he was a professor in Wyoming. He just moved to Clemson in mechanical engineering, if I'm not wrong. He's a Punjabi guy.
I know, sir. I saw his profile in the website.
Yeah, his name is
He's working on polymer nanomatrix
yeah, yeah, no, no, but he's a
technologies.
computational guy. His name is, I forgot. I forgot his name, but as I said, he was a professor, assistant professor in Wyoming. He just moved there. And I have worked in my past. I have worked with few professor in some projects in Clemson. There's a very good Indian professor there. He was a department head for material science, I think. He ceramics.
Yes.
Um, Bodia, Raj Bodia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, sir. I know
Yeah,
such
yeah. So I had worked with him
people.
past. There's a head of the material engineering, Kyle Brinkman. He was one of my good friends.
Oh, great, sir.
He's the head of material science, but they work on fuel cells, which is one of the other good areas too. So I think Clemson is a good place. I think you should be happy. Don't screw up your score. Do good, and it's not like you have to get a perfect score, because Clemson is not like Harvard or MIT. So if you get a decent score, you will get through it, and come here and you will enjoy. I think in my personal opinion, you got a good place to be.
Okay, great, sir.
And
Great,
the
sir.
area is good, your university is good, the location is good. So I think it's good. You should be happy. Finish your degree, give your GRE TOEFL, enjoy with your family, and then come here.
Okay, if that the US professor said, if I am not able to complete in particular period of time here, she is waiting for me. She said, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
apply
So
in
that's what I'm
this.
saying. Make sure you keep a good relationship with that professor, and make sure that you are working hard to finish your degree, because there is no point waiting. We already waited for so long. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
sir.
just
Exactly, sir.
work hard, finish your papers, finish your degree. I think you have a good future waiting for you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
Shukriya.
yeah, yeah. So I think it's all good for working for you. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you so much, sir. Because here, sir, nowadays our co-workers are not helping in the social medias. We can get a lot of helps, especially
Oh,
LinkedIn.
that's okay. I
I
mean,
work.
yeah. I mean, there is it's hard to find someone who can give you one-on-one help also, and who knows
Exactly, sir.
stuff. So that's the reason I started this channel, where I can help you. I can literally tell you what you're looking for.
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, sir.
So I think it's all good. What you had said, you're going to automotive engineering department, right? Yeah, I think it's a good department. I think it's one of the very few automotive department in US, in my opinion. And as I said, I know a lot of students from master's degree or PhD who have worked in Tesla, so they have a good alumni. Most likely, if your professor allows you, you can probably do an internship in Tesla and make some money during summer too. So a lot of people do
Told
that.
like
Yeah.
professor told like that, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's a good thing. They have a very good programs in automotive there. I know Clemson, in particular. As I said, I know people there personally. I have worked with them
Oh,
as a colleague or as a friend who have become professor there. So
oh,
yeah,
great, sir. Happy to hear that.
yep. So all you
Sure,
have
I
to do
will.
is finish your degree, and plan to come here.
Okay, so the visa process, how much time will take, sir? For example, I'm going to complete my master degree in June 24. So the fall semester, if I get admission in USA, it's around September like that. So the process of visa and some other things, how
I,
can I?
I can't tell you that about, that's not my it's very dicey. But I can tell you one for sure is, because you have a master's degree from China, you may get some trouble during visa, because you being in China, they may have some more questions for you. But I don't think it should be a problem. Just be very clear that you are coming there to finish your PhD, and then you plan to come back to India, things like that. Very simple questions, and then don't.
Points?
Yeah, so you should be fine. Yeah, I mean, it's highly unlikely that people get rejected for visa. But it happens, but it's very small. In your case, the only red flag I see is because you have been in China for so long, they might have additional questions for you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Understand, sir. Because of COVID, I stayed in India 3 years, but they don't know me. We have to explain if they are
Yeah,
asking
yeah, no, no,
any
but
question.
you being in China, just because of geopolitics, sometimes, because they may have some questions for you. But because you are not Chinese, you are Indian, so that should be okay also.
Mm.
But as I said, this is not something I
Yes.
can advise you. Just go for a visa and be yourself. You will be fine. Just give them right answers. So,
Okay.
but try
Okay.
your
I
best
will
to
do my
finish
best.
it, apply your visa, and then come here.
I will try my best, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
for your career
No problem.
advice.
No problem. I
Here,
think, Will, you are at a good position, so I'm glad. I'm happy for you. And once
thank you,
you
sir.
arrive here, just send an email that you are here.
Definitely,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely, sir.
Yeah. And if you
I'm
if you
also
need
happy.
if you need any help over there, just try to reach out to people, or if you know someone through my LinkedIn, let me know. I can connect you. Just go to
Definitely,
some
sir.
common friends. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of friends in my LinkedIn who are in Clemson, and if you need someone, let me know. I can connect you, and then you can talk to them.
I have connected two more people, sir. They try to helping me only. They are also Indians,
Okay.
so they are also students like PhD
Yeah,
candidates.
yeah, yeah. So usually, then if you know someone in the department who are a PhD, they will help you out. So that's not a problem at all. Yeah. So
I
yeah, I think
finished
things.
all.
Yeah.
I finished all applications, sir. Only the mark is pending. So maybe this week ending, I am going to take examination. Then I will be
Yeah.
uploaded.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
think, as I said, you are in a good position. All you have to do is do the right thing now, and then come over here. Yeah.
Here the
So
problem is, sir, communication. Here also research is good, sir. Here all facilities are available. But if I want to know something, if I have a doubt something about in my core area, I can't able to ask them because
yeah.
they also know they also want to help. But the problem is communication.
Mm.
Communication error.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about China, but I have been to Japan. I lived there. But if you ask me, will I? People are nice, place is good. But if you ask me, do I want to live there for a long time? The answer would be no,
Understand, sir.
because it's
Actually,
a
same.
totally different culture. US is very diverse. You come here, you don't feel like you are not in India. I will tell you
Yes,
only two countries where I felt that is US and UK. You don't feel like you are not in India because the it's so diverse. Other than
yes,
you go to any country, I'm pretty sure if some Portuguese come to India, that person will have the same feeling because the culture is so home. I won't say India is homogeneous, but in general, you know what I mean? It's not like they will find 10 Portuguese around them.
yes, yes, exactly,
So,
sir.
so sometimes but here you will find, especially if you are coming from South India, there are like Arizona State University, they call Andhra State University. There's so many people are there from.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So you will find like, I mean, I had people from Hyderabad. I don't know where are you from, but I had friends who are from Hyderabad. Now they are
I'm from
settled
Tamil
in
Nadu, sir.
Aus. Huh?
Tamil Nadu. I am from Tamil Nadu, sir.
Okay, so I had friend from Hyderabad. So sometimes they told me they have their Gali Mohalla meetings here. There are so many people.
That is good,
So
sir.
yeah, yeah. So that's that way you don't feel nostalgic, and you know what I mean. And then, as I said, because you will find there are so many Indians and so many Americans, and because America is people a country of immigrants. Everybody is there, either first generation, second generation, third generation, or fourth generation. They,
Maybe
so you don't feel like very different in that sense. So in this living in US and then immigration policy, you can feel like you can live here. There is a path to immigration. There is a path to success and things like that. Not many countries offer citizenship, for example. Like, for example, if you go to Dubai or any other country, once you're out of job, you have to leave. Doesn't matter how long you can live. You can
here
never be
also, sir.
you can
China
never
also.
be a citizen there. So imagine, I know one of my friend who lived there, who lived there for 30 years because his parents was there. But then when their parents had no job or retired, after 30 years they have to move back to India, and it's very difficult to adjust.
Exactly.
So
Even they don't know the
these things are
culture.
important. But
30 years
as I said,
resident
Velu, you are
outside.
in a good place. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any more questions, Will?
I mean, uh, the same like I told like I came from different background. I choose different studies. Like after finishing my PhD, for example, I will finish master soon, sir. After PhD, uh, I don't know, sir. If I choose academia or industry, which one is good for me? I don't know, sir. Exactly.
When you are going through the PhD process, you will realize that answer you will get it. It's too early to
Yes.
ask that question until unless some people are very sure from begin,
Time
right?
will give us.
Yeah, yeah. So you will realize, and here's the other thing too. If you are a single person, you can make certain decisions, but if you are married, and let's say if you have kids, then you are constrained like in finite element. Then your outcome is based on your boundary conditions.
Yes, exactly, sir. Right now.
So, I think it's too early to ask that question. It also depends on opportunity. Like for example, I always thought that I want to go to academics. I tried that, but then what happened while I was doing all those things, opportunity came and I couldn't miss it, and things were fine, right?
Sure, sir.
So it all depends on where you are in that particular time and situation. And many times what happened, because as an immigrant you come in, your visa restricts you sometimes, another boundary condition, to do certain things. Like for example, I'm a citizen now, I can do many things, but I wish I was a citizen when I was 22 years old. Then I would have a freedom to do a lot of things. But that process takes time, and then by the time you are 40-year old, then you realize time has gone and now you can't do certain things. I was lucky to was able to do things in certain ways, but I have seen that also. And then you have to take risk, you have to make certain decisions. I know, like it has happened to me, it has happened to every students, like, oh my god, I'm graduating, my visa is expiring, I don't have a job, what should I do? Otherwise I have to leave the country. So what they're going to do then? So let's say a job comes in and they don't like it, but there is no other choice.
Option.
So it happens to every student. But what happens in the long run, everybody's life moves on and everybody's fine. So don't think too much. Think about coming
Okay, sir.
here, think about doing the good work, and your life will be fine. If you come here and screw up what you are supposed to do, then your life will be difficult for sure. Like for example, if you do come here, do good work, publish good papers, things like that, for a PhD student, getting a green card is easier as compared to masters. But if you screw up,
Okay.
you don't publish papers, things like that, then what are you going to do? So do the right thing and things will happen. That's my point. And as I said, this is a discussion you want to do once you are about to finish your PhD draft, not right now. But what I can tell you is, what you have told me, based on that, you're in right track. COVID probably shaked you a little bit, but now you are back. So enjoy that. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
No, nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. Thank you so
Okay,
much, sir.
cool. Yeah, and as I said, when you come here, Clemson, join it and just give me a message, and we'll say hi to each other. Okay?
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Clear,
no
sir.
problem. Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.